and I'm proud. Come on, say it loud. I'm saved and I'm proud. Find somebody else. Say it loud. I'm saved and I'm proud. You are. You're saved. You're saved. You're saved. You're saved. You're saved. Remember when Oprah gave out them cars in one of her seasons? Remember that? All them cars. I don't know if it was Hyundai or a Honda or what was it, a Honda? What she said was, she said, you get a car, you get a car. And the crowd went wild. But this is what God says to all of you today. Over 2,000 years ago, my show came on. I put on a performance in front of the devil. So he gathered your destinies. He gathered your futures. And he stood on stage like Oprah. But when Jesus Christ got on that cross and when they pierced him in his side, and he was pierced in his hands, he had a crown of thorns and they took him down and put him in the tomb, a tomb that was borrowed and therefore empty at the end. God stood in front to put on his show. And he was looking out into the sea, into the audience, like Oprah was looking at her audience on that day, the season opening. And when she said, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. But God says, I lined up your destiny. I got all your papers lined out here. And God put out his hand, in the hand of God. The Bible says that when the Israelites were coming out of bondage, that they walked out with a high hand over their life. A high hand over their life. So God took his high hand, stretched it out to you. This is Easter Sunday. And he said, you get grace. You get grace. You get grace. You get grace. It's the unmerited favor of God. And then he turned back around and went again. He says, you get mercy. You get mercy. You get mercy. And guess what? With all of that, and he kept on going. Oprah said you get one thing. But God says you get a whole bunch of stuff. Because I'm not your God halfway. But when I'm your God and you make me Lord of your life, I've got to be your God completely. Therefore, you're going to experience love. You're going to experience my faithfulness.